You're going to be sorely disappointed because if clickbait was an amendment, this is it. Okay, I cannot believe it.
That's right. Justin Baldoni versus Blake Lively, the case that keeps on giving. New evidence is sinking Blake Lively's claim.
The legal battle between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni is escalating. They co-star in the recent movie It Ends With Us. This seems to never end, which he directed and she produced. Now, she claims he harassed her on set. He denies it. In a newly revised court complaint, Lively claims other women also felt uncomfortable around Justin Baldoni.
Candace Owens, the controversial political commentator, claims Blake Lively's court trial is actually harming women. What started as a private legal battle has exploded into a massive scandal, pulling in celebrities, exposing hidden agendas, and igniting a firestorm online. The case has taken unexpected twists with shocking revelations that have everyone talking. Buckle up, because this drama-packed controversy is far from over. Let's break down the chaos and uncover the truth behind the headlines.
Oh my, Justin Baldoni's lawyers have now leaked the official footage of her alleged sexual harassment, and I now need this to go to trial. So the story goes, essentially, he says she didn't even read the book before signing on to the project. Then she read the book and kind of became consumed with it and wanted to basically introduce her own lines and wanted to become a part of the project and rework the script. So she submitted to him her ideas for how to rework the script. And apparently he gave her feedback, essentially saying like, I really love how passionate you are about this project. Maybe we'll take some of these ideas, but like, obviously we're not going to take all these ideas because it's our project. And this was not good for Blake.
Balake.
She said, no, this does not work for me. I am Blake Lively. I have my children are the godchildren of Taylor Swift. We get what we want in life. And right now I want your movie. Then he provides Blake Lively's response. And she actually wrote this, guys. She wrote this. This is her text message back to Justin Baldoni. She wrote, if you ever get around to watching Game of Thrones, you'll appreciate that I'm Khaleesi. And like her, I happen to have a few dragons, for better or worse, but usually for better, because my dragons also protect those that I fight for. So really, we all benefit from those gorgeous monsters of mine. You will too, I can promise. Smiley face. I'm so scared.
But as you can see from this thumbnail photo right here, it is a video that has emerged of paparazzi snagging Blake Lively getting a load of Justin Baldoni's lip. That's right. She bites his lip. Now, why is this a big deal? Normally, it wouldn't be. Sure, they're making out. Well, one of Blake Lively's big claims in her harassment suit against Justin Baldoni is that he bit her lip and it wasn't approved. Well, what's to say that her biting his lip was approved?
According to insiders, Blake Lively has been involved in a tense legal battle for months, with serious accusations surfacing. Allegations include defamation, harassment, and claims of emotional distress. The case has sparked intense public interest, with debates growing online. As more details unfold, the controversy continues to draw widespread attention and speculation.
In a newly revised court complaint, Lively claims other women also felt uncomfortable around Justin Baldoni.
On Wednesday, Baldoni's lawyer slammed the appearance in a statement, saying, quote, our clients have taken this matter and these issues very seriously, notwithstanding the jokes made publicly by the plaintiff and her husband. In December, Lively first accused Baldoni of the alleged on-set abuse and then orchestrating a smear campaign against her.
I was recently name-checked in Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds' recent filing against Justin Baldoni in Wayfarer Studios. I did it. I made it. I can now retire. All of the haters out there who doubted me are now asking for forgiveness. And I just want to say thank you to all of you who believed in me, who believed in us, who knew that this day would come.
The trial has taken a dramatic turn, with Candace Owens reportedly being introduced as a key witness. Some sources suggest she holds crucial evidence that could shift the case, while others claim she's being compelled to testify. Regardless, tensions in the courtroom have reached new heights, sparking intense speculation and debate as the legal battle continues to unfold.
I have to say, first of all, I listened to her whole theory earlier today, and I have to say, one of the things that I find so amusing about this, as Candace Owens says herself as well, is like, she is supporting this feminist guy with a man bun and like a self-proclaimed woke man. And she is supporting him and promoting him. And I think that's really funny. And I think in a sense, today when there's so much tension in the political landscape, and as we know, Candace Owens is very conservative, I think it's great that, she can have this kind of outreach to both conservatives and liberals. Because I think people are really starting to agree that Justin Baldoni is not the bad guy here. And I think it's lovely that, you can put your political differences aside and agree on something. So maybe that's the little silver lining here.
Candace Owens, the provocative political commentator, has released a slew of Instagram stories detailing everything going down in the world of Justin Baldoni versus Blake Lively. And the main thesis behind the Instagram stories, which I'm about to share with you, is that Ryan Reynolds may be pulling the strings behind the scenes.
These unverified claims have fueled intense speculation online. Some fans support Blake, believing she's being unfairly scrutinized, while others suspect a larger story, possibly even a deeper industry-wide controversy. The debate continues to grow, leaving many questioning the true motives behind the case. But what role does Candace Owens play in all of this? Let's take a closer look.
100% Ryan was the one who put this line in here. Not SNL, not Tina Fey, not Blake Lively, but Ryan. And sure enough, some amazing mommy sleuth sends me a link yesterday.
If you are neutral in situations of injustice, you have chosen the side of the oppressor. Having said all of that, it should be apparent that I am on the side of the oppressed, Justin Baldoni. But now a new kerfuffle is getting a lot of attention.
Candace Owens has reportedly presented evidence suggesting Blake Lively's court trial is affecting women, especially in the entertainment industry. According to insiders, this includes emails, text messages, and eyewitness accounts that allegedly highlight the trial's impact on women's professional lives. As these claims surface, the case continues to spark debate, leaving many questioning its broader consequences.
Here's how it starts. She released this on Thursday evening. No show today. We're working on our Macron piece, but I've received some interesting, very information for those of us who are interested in the Justin Baldoni versus Blake Lively debacle. Yesterday, I received a tip from someone who allegedly worked on the set of It Ends With Us. Lately, everyone is bashing Blake Lively, but apparently the true villain in this saga is Ryan Reynolds. All right. This person is alleging that everything started when Ryan Reynolds decided to stroll onto the movie set one day and review the dailies. This is an industry term for all the footage that they filmed for that day. I learned this 5 minutes ago. He then, Ryan Reynolds, decided to take a look at the script, and between the two, something allegedly set him off. This person claims, and I cannot verify, that the production assistants then overheard Ryan and Blake having an argument in her trailer. And I wonder why she can't verify. I mean, it's like you don't have to share their names, but you couldn't get any proof that this person was legit. Ryan Reynolds started being on the set on a regular basis as if he were her chaperone, and that is when he started inserting himself into the actual production, including writing lines, anonymous source.
Not everyone is convinced by Candace Owens' claims. Some insiders believe she may be overstating the trial's impact to gain attention or promote her own views. Others argue her information is valid and that the case has significant implications for women in Hollywood. As the debate intensifies, the question remains, is Candace revealing a hidden truth, or is this just a carefully crafted narrative? Let's take a closer look at the controversy.
We've got updates from Candace Owens. That's right. She's got sources claiming WME was strong-armed by Ryan Reynolds. She's really going on a crusade against Ryan Reynolds. She says she has sources in the family. Whether that's true, we're not sure. But she's discussing the fact that William Morris Endeavor, who dropped Justin Baldoni and publicly said it wasn't because of Ryan Reynolds. Well, now Candace is saying, no, it was because of Ryan Reynolds. Here's what happened.
A-list friends. I'm friends with Taylor Swift. I am friends with Hugh Jackman. I'm the person that plays Deadpool. And that is when this person was a strong contact. So this isn't like a little bit of tea. This is like, I felt good receiving this information from another person who said that it was Ryan Reynolds who marched into WME, okay, which is Endeavor. It's also called Endeavor. It is the biggest talent agency in the world. Every celebrity is under there, from Taylor Swift to Justin Baldoni, and said, it's us or it's him. Like, you're going to drop Justin Baldoni or you're going to lose all of us. And I obviously that has a little bit of weight at Endeavor if you're friends with Taylor Swift. So here's the article of what happened next. You can see Justin Baldoni gets dropped from WME in wake of Blake Lively's sexual harassment allegations. That person is telling me that it was 100% Ryan that orchestrated that dropping, and it was an ultimatum that he delivered to their door. So Ryan felt like he won. He had Justin Baldoni, as we showed you, in the basement at his own premiere event, even though it was his movie that his production company brought the rights from. Justin Baldoni in a basement with his wife and his family, celebrating it next to Dasani water, making the best of it.
To understand the full picture, we must look at Blake Lively's past. Known for her elegance and positive public image, she has mostly stayed away from controversy, until now. However, some sources suggest that behind the scenes there may be more to her story than meets the eye. Let's explore the details behind these claims.
You're going to realize that she's not being held captive by Ryan Reynolds, okay? They're both narcissists. And the way that she executed her plan against Justin Baldoni by using the cast of characters around Justin Baldoni, like Isabella Ferrer and Liz Plank. They really are the strategy here for her lawyers, while Brian Friedman is delivering point after point after point, followed by evidence with no emotion in the documents. They're just girl bossing it. They're just like, where are your florals? We're going to file an amendment. It's going to be cute. We're going to give you so much emotion. It's going to feel good. Forget the facts. How do you feel? Truly, that's what it is. It is a display of like a hyper stereotype of what it means to be a woman. That's how I felt reading this. I was like, give me teeth. Give me the facts. I don't care about the feelings. It just starts with straight feelings, okay? In the introduction, it opens up by being like, the way that Justin Baldoni has represented himself in the past, really, we're just going to set the stage as if they're writing a script and they're not filing a document in court. This is actually the language from the introduction. It reads this.
Reports suggest Blake Lively has faced claims of disagreements with staff, property issues, and tensions with other celebrities. Some sources even speculate that she has influenced industry narratives, managing media coverage, and shaping public perception. While these claims remain unverified, they have sparked curiosity and debate about the actress's behind-the-scenes reputation.
In public, Mr. Baldoni gave the appearance of taking responsibility for the fact that he had, quote, unconsciously been hurting and silencing women in his life and implored men to be man enough to, quote, shut the hell up and listen to women. He claimed that he wanted to end toxic masculinity, acknowledging his own toxic behavior by admitting that, quote, there is a woman or two that I in some way made uncomfortable by saying something or doing something that was chauvinistic or sexist. There is 1,000,000% probability that this exists, that exists, pardon. Okay. And he said that he wanted to say that he was sorry and that he would do better. So I'm going to show you what they're quoting from. Again, published in 2017. Actually, I think I'm girl mathing it. That would be more than 5 years ago. Okay. That would be 6-7 years ago. Okay. Take a listen.
I've had to take a real honest look at the ways that I've unconsciously been hurting the women in my life. And it's ugly. My wife told me that I had been acting in a certain way that hurt her and not correcting it. Basically, sometimes when she would go to speak at home or in public, I would just cut her off mid-sentence and finish her thought for her. It's awful. The worst part was that I was completely unaware when I was doing it. It was unconscious. So here I am doing my part, trying to be a feminist, amplifying the voices of women around the world, and yet at home, I am using my louder voice to silence the woman I love the most. So I had to ask myself a tough question. Am I man enough to just shut the hell up and listen?
So that's what they thought. They were like, we got him. We found this thing from 7 or 8 years ago on TEDx, and we're going to quote it as if it has anything to do with this lawsuit, as if it could be evidentiary for anything that we are alleging. Have they forgotten themselves? You are alleging that he conspired behind the scenes to launch a smear campaign. Okay, you're not writing a script. You're not driving me into your narrative by using obscure quotations from a TEDx talk that he gave almost a decade ago.
Although these claims remain unproven, they have raised questions about Blake Lively's reputation. Could this legal battle be linked to deeper industry dynamics and long-standing power struggles in Hollywood? Let's take a closer look at the bigger picture and uncover what's really going on.
I was one of the few people that I didn't immediately change my mind when Justin Baldoni first came out with his side of the story. I was not prepared for the mountain and the line-by-line evidence that disputed every single solitary thing that Blake Lively said. Everything. So unless Blake Lively has some massive smoking gun, like a video of Justin Baldoni harassing her or doing something terrible, I am terrified for her and Ryan Reynolds' reputation, because if this goes to court, it could be the end of them. The end of them forever, because they seem like terrible people.
Owens is she's on the trail. What do you want to say? You know, as far as this case goes, she's just continuing to share what sources are telling her.
As this controversy unfolds, other celebrities are starting to take notice. Meghan Markle, who has had past disagreements with Candace Owens, has reportedly shared her thoughts privately, suggesting that Hollywood thrives on creating drama. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift, a longtime friend of Blake Lively, has remained silent, leading fans to wonder if she's intentionally staying out of the situation. Then there's Kanye West. Yes, you heard that right. He recently entered the conversation by sharing a cryptic Instagram story that read, "Fake people get fake problems." The post immediately sparked speculation. Was he referring to Blake Lively? Was it aimed at Candace Owens? No one knows, for sure, but it has certainly added more intrigue to an already heated debate. Let's dive deeper into the unfolding drama.
And she is basically saying that Ryan Reynolds is kind of behind most of the things that's been going on. He's been very manipulative towards Blake Lively, and he's been like the jealous husband. She's showing a lot of posts from Instagram, things that happen on Twitter. She's, of course, talking about Nice Pool, and she's talking about that interview.
Even Jennifer Lawrence weighed in on the situation, reportedly calling it a prime example of Hollywood's deeper issues. Her bold statement has sparked further debate, adding yet another layer to this unfolding controversy.
Anyways, I am better now. I'm happy now. I'm more than better because we did it. Like I said, I am not involved in this lawsuit, or at least that's what my lawyer kept telling me. Oh, no, you're not a party to this lawsuit. Well, joke's on him, because I have now been name checked in this lawsuit. So let's back it up and I'll explain how we got here. I'm just giddy. Got so much joy right now.
Candace Owens' reported evidence quickly went viral, sparking intense public debate. Some supporters believe she's revealing the truth, while others argue Blake Lively is being unfairly targeted. With strong opinions on both sides, the controversy continues to grow, leaving many questioning the real motives behind this unfolding scandal.
So Judge Lehman, don't forget, the parties all met, kind of a preliminary hearing. It's just the lawyers met. And Judge Lehman of New York instructed both of the parties of the suit to submit a proposed protective order. I think the deadline he gave them was March 10th for a proposed protective order, because both teams agreed that some kind of a protective order would indeed be appropriate for this case to protect confidential information. Now, as we reported, Brian Friedman and Wayfarer wanted essentially a model protection order, which is indeed standard. It's just a standard protection order. But on the 20th, which was, I think, last Friday, Blake's team filed for a slightly modified type of protection order that would include increased protections to third parties.
Major news outlets have quickly picked up the story, with bold headlines fueling public debate. Some reports suggest that if the allegations gain traction, Blake Lively's career could face serious challenges. Meanwhile, media personalities are weighing in, speculating on the potential long-term consequences of this controversy. But beyond the headlines, a bigger question arises. How will this case impact the entertainment industry as a whole? Is Hollywood's deep-rooted focus on power, money, and control creating an environment where even the most successful figures find themselves caught in high-stakes legal battles? As the situation unfolds, many are questioning the true cost of fame in the industry. From the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial to the ongoing discussions about Britney Spears' conservatorship, Hollywood has repeatedly shown how the industry can create intense public battles. Now, Blake Lively and Candace Owens, despite their differences, find themselves caught in the same whirlwind of controversy. Regardless of whether Candace's reported evidence is legitimate, it has sparked an important conversation about the treatment of women in the entertainment industry. Beyond the courtroom, these high-profile legal battles can have lasting ripple effects, shaping public perception, influencing careers, and highlighting deeper issues within Hollywood's power dynamics.
It just means keeping some of the material that will come out through the course of a high-profile lawsuit away from the general public, most importantly because it's just irrelevant, stuff that has no bearing on the legal consequences of the case, but might unintentionally stir the public. Example, they subpoena my financial records because I'm alleging that something was done that led to severe financial consequence in my life. So the other side says, okay, we're going to subpoena your financial records. And in the process, they become privy to things that might embarrass me.
One thing is certain, this story is far from over. Now, we want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on Candace Owens' claim that Blake Lively's court trial is negatively impacting women? Do you think there's truth to it, or is this just another case of manufactured controversy? Let's get the conversation started in the comments below. Your opinions matter, and we're excited to see what you think about this unfolding drama. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more celebrity news. Also, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.